Hi everyone, and welcome to today's stretch workout. In this 15-minute session, we'll be focusing on stretching and lengthening our hamstring muscles using a stick. This routine is perfect for anyone looking to improve flexibility, reduce muscle tension, or enhance their overall mobility. So grab your stick, find a comfortable space, and let's dive into these hamstring stretches together. Let's get started. Let's begin by laying comfortably on our back, holding the stick. Be mindful of relaxing your neck and shoulders. Don't hold any tension. Reach your arms back over the head as you take a deep breath in. Then exhale to bring the arms back by your hips. 3 more times, stretching out, opening up your chest, and trying to bring the arms as close as possible to the ground. One more time, stretch it out, and bring the arms down. Now with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, same arms. Inhale as you send the arms back over the head as close as possible to the ground. Try to maintain a neutral spine. Be mindful of not hyperextending your lower back. One more time. Now feet off the ground, tuck your knees into your chest to target more the back muscles. Your lower back is more flat on the ground. It's blocked from hyperextending. This way we target more the big back muscles, the lats. You may notice your arms are not going as close to the ground as before. Let's hold the arms back there. Breathe. Pull your knees closer to your chest. And release. Place your feet flat on the floor, wide apart. Rock your knees from side to side. Still reaching back through the arms. Allow your hips to go off the ground, rotating from side to side. This is one of my favorites. Enjoy that nice hip and spine mobility. Stretching through the front of your hips and your back. Arms nice and long. Keep reaching back over your head. Back to center. Position the stick under your knees. Use it to pull and gently rock back and forth. Pull the knees closer to your chest, allowing your hips to go off the ground. Let's do circles now. Pulling in, side and around. We'll do 4 in each direction. And reverse, going in the opposite direction, moving around, massaging, releasing your back. Now use the stick to rub and massage the back of your thighs, the hamstring muscles. Gently pressing the stick against your thighs, rolling it up towards your knees, and then down towards your sits bones. Now extend both legs, roll the stick up towards your ankles, use it to pull and roll back and over. Very gently, bend your knees, and again, roll the stick up, roll over. One more time. Reaching back and over, gently. Now let's stretch one leg at a time. Place the stick under your right knee. Extend and stretch your right leg as you roll the stick up towards your ankle. massaging your calf and stretching your hamstring simultaneously. Slowly, gently, roll the stick up towards your ankle. Give yourself a nice massage. One more time. Now hold the leg straight and just roll the stick up and down, massaging your calf muscles. You can move the stick around in different angles to cover the whole back of your calf muscles. Hold the leg straight, flex your foot, tilt your pelvis forward as if trying to stick the butt out. Extend the other leg long forward. You want to feel a nice gentle stretch to your hamstrings. If this is too intense for you, you can keep the left knee slightly bent. And if you have the flexibility, position the stick under your foot. If your knee bends too much, keep the stick where it is. Lift the other leg to meet the top leg and roll back and over. 5 times. Exhale, rolling over. Keep your head down on the ground. Nice long legs. Try to keep them as straight as possible. 2 more times. Last one. Bring your left leg back to the floor. Hold the stretch for a moment. If it's too intense, place the stick back behind your ankle. Breathe. Feel a gentle stretch to your hamstrings. Now let's repeat the same on the other leg, starting with the stick under your knee, bending and straightening the knee, rolling the stick up to your ankle and down to your knee. Roll and massage your calf as you stretch your hamstrings. Breathe out, exhale as you stretch. Hold your legs straight and just use the stick to massage your calf from all angles, rubbing, massaging. You can flex your foot to intensify the stretch. And now hold the stretch with the other leg straight on the floor. If this is too intense, you can keep your right knee slightly bent. Now place the stick under your foot if possible. If this is too intense, keep the stick where it is. And let's roll over. Lifting the other leg to meet the top leg and rolling over. This opens and stretches the entire back chain of your body, from the back of your neck all the way down to your leg. You want to exhale as you roll over. Long, straight legs. Keep your head down on the ground. 2 more times. And now hold the stretch for a few seconds. And you can also put the stick behind your ankle. Maintain your neutral curve in the lower back. And breathe. Feel that nice, gentle hamstring stretch. If this is too intense, again, bend the other leg slightly. Next, place the stick under both feet, holding that frog position for a moment. So feet apart, hands in the middle. Allow your knees to open out to the sides. Keep your chest nice and open. And stretch both legs, roll over, and release. Stretch out arms and legs. Legs straight forward, arms back over your head. And let's roll up to sitting. Reach your arms forward, slowly roll yourself up, and bend over. Bend your knees slightly and place the stick under both feet again. Send your sits bones back with a nice long spine. Let's hold that position for a moment. Pull your chest forward and up. Send your sits bones far back behind you. Your back should be nice and flat. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, glide your heels forward. Extend, straighten the knees. Keep your spine nice and long. Open up your chest. Send your sits bones back behind you. And release. Bend over. Put the stick down for a moment. Take your time, relax. And slowly roll yourself back up and moving on. Now let's get up on our knees and hold the stick vertically in front of your body. Extend one leg straight forward. Shift your body front and back. Bend the front leg, shift your hips forward, then shift the hips back to straighten the front leg and flex your foot, pulling the toes up towards your shin. This stretches your hip flexors and hamstrings. Hold the hip flexor stretch, lift your breastbones up, pull the pubic bone up towards your belly button. Then shift backward to hold the hamstring stretch with a flat back, sticking your sits bones out behind you and gently flexing your foot. If you feel unstable, use one arm on the floor or on a chair for support. Remember to keep your back flat, no flexion in the spine. We want to isolate the stretch to the hamstrings. Now let's repeat the stretch with the other leg. Extend your left leg in front, use the stick for support, and shift your hips forward and back. Stretching the hip flexors as you shift your hips forward, and stretching the hamstrings as you shift your hips backward. Now hold the hip flexor stretch. Use the stick for support. Lift your breastbones up. Pull your pubic bone up towards your belly. Feel a nice deep stretch at the front of your hip. Then shift backward to hold the hamstring stretch. Keep your spine neutral with no flexion or bending. We want to isolate the hamstring stretch. To intensify the stretch, flex your foot, pulling your toes up towards your shin. Breathe and use the floor or something higher for stability if needed. And release. Let's stand up for the tabletop stretch. Not before shaking your legs a little bit. Go ahead and lean on the stick, positioning your back parallel to the ground. Bend and straighten your knees. Now bend one leg at a time, allowing your hip to drop on one side, alternating right and left. Feet flat on the floor without lifting your heels. Finally, put the stick down and bend over, reaching your arms over your back and bringing your chest closer to your thighs. Release your arms down, shake your legs a little bit, and rock yourself back and forth, shifting from your heels to your toes. Bend and straighten your knees 3 times. Hold your knees slightly bent and slowly roll yourself all the way up, rebuilding your spine. And we are done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. See you next time. Bye now.